Okay, other than that Bella straw, which I got the other day, I got 2 50-pound bags of sand, 3 bags of bark, and the topsoil, because I mixed the sand and the topsoil together for the chicken's sand bath. And I got the compressed straw. I'm going to try that instead of shavings in the brooders. And I got some dog food, chick food, got another bag of chick food there. I've got those 3. I took a couple small items in the house already, so now I got to get all this stuff out back. Usually what I do is once I get it out of the car, I take a break, I carry it all to the back porch. I take a break, I get my wagon or whatever I can and take a couple things at a time down to the chicken yard. So it takes me a while to get all this stuff where I need to get it. So the bark I'm going to put in front of the Chicksville shed and see if I can, I've got some wood or something that can, maybe if it rains, I can keep it from, flowing out. So that's what I'm intending to do. So for right now, I can get the dog food in there. I'll leave the chick food out here till I can get it in the house. And I'm going to try to switch from shavings to, like I said, to straw inside the brooders. Not for the newborn chicks, just for the older ones until I can get them out to the Chicksville shed. But the shavings will still come in for the new chicks and stuff. So I have plenty. I shouldn't have to, buy any more for quite a while. So I'm tired. I got the dog biscuits in the house. I gave them one, got them out of my way. So there's probably a couple 100 pounds worth of stuff I lifted already today. Twice. Had to get it in the car and get it out of the car. Now I got to get it to the back porch, and then from the back porch to the chicken yard and the Chicksville shed. Okay, this is getting to be daily now instead of every other day. And I'm letting them eat down the rest of their feed there, so I don't waste any when I clean that out and exchange it. And I got a different waterer I'm going to try. What are you doing? Yeah, they need to get out in the shed. You're tipping everything over. Because see, you can just, it's getting too, I need to fill it up, give it some weight. That's all I do is take the zipper off there. What are you doing up there? Pooping on everything. Then we'll check the weather again, and I mean, like I said, these ones will be fine out in the shed because it's insulated, and I got the heat lamps and stuff in there. It's the ones that's in the shed now that I need to take to the chicken run kennel that I have to think about, because we're still going to have some below freezing temps for like the next few days at night. In the daytime, it's really nice. So I might just move around the heat lamps in there, put some more plastic up. I'll have to think about it. Okay, so I have my other one, my spare one, set up. The linoleum I washed yesterday, and it's dry, so I just threw it in there. So I think I'm going to try straw, because as shavings, I keep dropping it in the grass and spilling it and whatever. I'd rather have straw in my grass than shavings. So I'm going to throw some straw in there and see if that ain't any better. Okay, and the reason I like this kind of straw, number one, it's in a bag already. So I just have to cut the ties on there, and then I can just grab it out of the bag without it going everywhere. And the other straw that's in the garage, that's for out in the Chicksville shed. So I got to get a large garbage bag, put over that to get it out there. But this one I can keep in here and not make a mess. Well, not make too big a mess, hopefully. Okay, so I got this set up, and I got their favorite perch in there. And I changed this water because it makes it up a little higher. And then for the feed, I put a brooder in there, not plugged in, of course. And I just raised it some. Hopefully that'll work. There's plenty of room around here and plenty of room to get on and eat and everything. Believe me, they figure it out. And maybe this is going to be less shavings, coming out onto the floor and stuff. And then I can still reach in through these zippers. And then the way I've got this, I can lift this side of this one up. And then I'll probably just put like one safety pin or something there. You know, probably just right here to hold this down. But other than that, I can even unzip these and just reach in and get the stuff, get it out. And then what I also did is I had a scrap piece of linoleum, so I taped that to the top of that brooder so it doesn't get, you know, overly messy. I don't want to ruin it. And I've got the window open. It's nice out today. It only goes below freezing at night, but through the daytime it gets really nice. So they're right by the window. They like sitting in the sun when it comes through, so I'll probably pull these curtains back a little bit more. And this is going to be a daily thing. I'm hoping the straw and stuff, we can make it a couple days. Because we have to go a few more days. I've got to go out there and assess everything first to see exactly when I'm going to be able to take the Chicksville Shed chicks out to the chicken run. So, but right now, I'm just going to do that. And I'd much rather smell straw anyways. So, because you see what the shavings does to my floor. So every single day when I sweep, I have to run the mop around everything. Sweep and mop, sweep and mop. Yes, y'all getting too big for in there, I know. You're crowded. I can't help it. I can't help it. Dirty birds, dirty birds. Let me go out and do an assessment, okay? They're almost done with that. I think I'm going to let them try and finish that out a little bit more first. And then get them moved over to the other brooder. And I only have to... Boy, I know next winter, let me tell you what, that Chicksville Shed will be done and winterized. Definitely. And I have some new plans. Like I said, these are all the birds I'm getting now, I'm selling. It's just I'm having to come up with the rotation and places to put them for the different age groups. Summertime is pretty easy. I've got the kennel out in the chicken run, in the chicken yard. I need to work on it some. So right now it's just when I get chicks to raise them till right before laying age, the pullets. So I'll have them a little longer. Yes, I will. I may have to do a little rearranging. Again. But y'all need to be paying for all this stuff. I got a lot of stuff to go out there and lift. I'm going to take a break for a minute. And then we'll come in and move you, and then I'll do an assessment. You're definitely going to be in here tonight because it's going to get down to, I think, 28 degrees tonight out there. Okay, I got the sand and dirt out here. Put the dirt in first, the sand on top, and rake a little bit. And then I'm just going to put some DE in here. It looks like a lot, but they'll get it mixed around. I'll flip it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to take a rake. Got bark in here, but that's okay. See, that smooths right out, so. Get some of that. And then I'm going to take a sand bath in that little spot. But, like I said, if I leave just the sand, they seem to not want to get in there. So, I'm going to make it kind of dirty looking. So, that's just chunks of dirt that's not broken up yet. Okay, I'll let them finish it up. And that leaves me a half a bag of each to refill that one, to put in that one. So I'm going to get that one done next. Go ahead, go on in there and try it out. Let me get the other one set up. Okay, so they are good to go with both of those. So it takes a half a bag to do each one. So 1 bag of each. I'm good. I have another bag of sand in the garage. I just add to it as we go. So as I said, let me clean this mess up and then we'll get the pooper scooping in the coop. Okay, Frank? Everybody's panning out here. I know it's windy out, ain't it? That wind makes it cold. Okay, we got one in there already. Now that red does not like that Moran. You gotta understand, even though the Morans and Buffs are bigger than the Reds are older than both the Morans and the Buffs. Now you'll play nice and go in that one, that's nice, so you don't chase her out. I think Frank plays around in that more than girls do. Well, you go try it out. She's going to wait and see if that red's going to get in there with her. Because then that red will peck at her to chase her out. Frank, they know what to do in there. Like I said, every time you put new sand in there, they eat the sand. That's okay though. It's a little cold. If I didn't have this plastic up and that wind was coming through here, oof. See, that's why I have to try to keep it nice and pooper scooped in here, because when it's cold and windy or nasty outside, they all just hang inside here. I mean, they do go outside every now and then, but you're trying to do your dance, Frank, she ain't getting off that perch. He's a prowling. She's minding her own business, Frank. Leave her alone. Now that soil might be, I got a Home Depot and the bag was a little wet, so it still may be, maybe a little too wet for them to play around in it. But mostly they're just eating the sand. They just like when I put the fresh sand in there. Okay, I put some plastic back up just on this end for where the wind comes through the door and up there that way. I don't think I really need to put it over this whole thing because I got the plastic on that side blocking the wind from there. So I don't want to, they have to get acclimated. And then I think what I'm going to do, it's not good. I got to fix up there outside some of that plastic ripped off. I got to get a ladder and restaple all that. I'll do that next. I'm going to move my lights around because they're smaller birds. So these are actually a little too far away for them. And you can hear that wind slapping that plastic. I mean, that's the part that's cold when you're standing out there. So the only thing holding that plastic up is them bungee cords I stuck up there the last time. I think the ladder's over there still, so I just need to climb up there and restaple that. So let me do that first. Okay, did a little rearranging in here. I brought the heat lamps a little side by side there because they mostly will perch on these bottom ones. I put some more fresh straw in here on top of this. I scraped some bark out from the run and threw back in that hole again at the other ones all kicked out. And I got the waterer and feeder raised up a couple more links. I need to put some more. I need to clean that out. So, and then with that plastic and stuff, at least there, they should be fine. So I'm going to go look at the weather, and the other girls are wanting to get in here. But I think this will work out. So I think I got it all, except that tore up chair. I'm just going to leave it there for now because all they're going to do is tear it up anyways. But it's starting to look nice in here. Yeah, little chicken man up there. And I do have these on a chain. So they're not going to come off. And a zip tie with the chain on the... I clamp this onto the chain. And then I also zip tie the chain onto here. So, and then I got a zip tie and a string tied there. So, and then that's where I just shut it on and off. And the places I have it to where if it does rain, because I've got this open here on this wood, so it breathes and dries up in there and doesn't hold water and stuff. But I also don't want it dripping down right into something. So these are in the middle of this plastic stuff that will be coming down when it gets warm and stays warm. So I think they'll do fine in here. I'm just going to go look at the weather and see exactly when I can get the Chicksville chicks in here. So, yeah, we're working on it, Frank. What are you doing? Well, I just got done pooper scooping in here and threw some fresh straw on top. And then what I did today, I went out and got me the colored fake eggs. Because, you know, my chicken laid the brown eggs and the buffs, these light tan ones or whatever color you want to call them. And you don't know how many times I get up to the house and I got one of the fake brown ones in my basket. So I swapped out with some colored ones so I can tell the difference easier. So they got fresh straw in there. And everything's cleaned out in here. What are you doing, Frank? Huh? Let me see. Do I have to... Man, you can use a little salve on that comb. I just have to remember to get you tonight. And your spurs are starting to grow. You're getting there. You're getting there. I'll just have to sneak up on you tonight, and that'd be easier that way instead of tackling you. So they got feed and water right now, and I think I pretty well got this kennel straightened out for the Chicksville Shed chicks. And I'm going to keep it shut up this time. I had it open, and the big girls get in there and kick all the stuff away. Y'all kicking this bark around. Doing a pretty good job of it. Got to keep it aired out so it dries. Yeah, I see a dry spot on your comb, Frank. I got to get you some salve. And everyone else is doing good. If it wasn't for the wind, it's a good thing I had that plastic up. And that shrub's doing good. Nothing's died yet. I picked up a couple more bags of bungee cords, of course, because the plastic was blowing too hard. And some of them I've had for a long time, so I just crisscross them any which way to help hold that in there. And then I did get got up on the ladder and got that side up over there stapled on the outside up across there. The only place I missed was that corner, because I really didn't have anything to hold on to getting that high up on a ladder. So I thought, you know, a bungee cords are holding it there. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So my next job I want to get done is to get my space cleaned up. So I might do that just a little bit at a time, because that's a bit much. I don't know where to put nothing still. Okay. Here, moved over to clean brooder again. Every 24 hours. I like that straw. That'll occupy him too. So everybody can get up there and get them some feed. They all don't eat at the same time. And I got the window open. Some fresh air in on them. Okay, let me clean the other brooder out. Let me repeat what I did yesterday.